Wow, I first learned about Connie Maxwell Children's Home 40-some years ago when I moved to Greenwood from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm one of the trustees of Connie Maxwell. I have been a trustee going on 5 years. My role is to serve on the Finance Committee and also Corporate Secretary. On the Finance Committee, it's a great opportunity to work behind the scenes. It's an opportunity to see how God is really working and blessing this ministry. It's an incredible opportunity to see what good stewards of God's funds that this ministry is and how it works. The heartbeat is the children. There's no question about it. It is all about the children. These children come from broken homes, broken lives. They're hurt, and the ministry just wraps their arms around these children and gives them a safe, secure place to live and to grow. And what is really cool about Connie Maxwell is there's a church on campus. So we're not only growing physically and emotionally and helping them, but we're also growing them spiritually, making them disciples and going through that process of growing them up spiritually so that when it comes time, we can send them out. It is in a number of different ways. Right now, immediately sharing the gospel through the children. As these children come into the ministry, they're coddled, they're nurtured, and the gospel is shared with them. But also, if you come and serve on Connie Maxwell's campus, your heart just is filled, and you take that with you, and you now share that with your peer group, with your church. Well, you can imagine that these children come from very broken homes. Mom and dad have made some mistakes. Mom and dad have, in some cases, abandoned these children based on their priorities. And in some cases, the judicial system has taken these children away from their parents. They come here completely broken, scared, frightened. And the cottage setting allows them to live with peers, with nurturing parents, with cottage parents that love them and care for them, with a campus, a pastor that is helping them grow spiritually. It's the whole campus environment, again, is one of love and nurturing and caring for these children. We've seen a number of different settings where children have come completely frightened and not knowing where they're going to spend the next night, the next day. And it gives them an opportunity to be loved, be cared. They're learning first of all, through the cottage parents. The cottage parents are people who love the Lord and are serving the Lord, and they are quite honestly, they're pastors, and they're pouring into these children. They're teaching them the Word. They're helping them, guiding them the Word. We have a church on campus, so we have a pastor on campus that's pouring into them as well. There's a number of different ways. First of all, is prayer, praying for this ministry. It is the Lord's ministry, and it's the Lord's ministry to orphans. And the word is very clear. It tells us we are to take care of orphans, and we can pray for them, pray for their salvation, pray for their nurturing and their discipling, pray for the funding for this ministry. It takes a lot to care for these children. And one of the things is that we don't want children, nor cottage parents, nor employees worrying about funds. So giving, supporting the church through your local church, directly, estate giving is another area that you can continually give to the ministry. Because the Lord called me through the previous president, Ben Davis, and he called me and said, I would like you to be on the board of trustees, and he asked me, and I felt like a person with my gifts, I just didn't see a fit, but I realized how many people at Connie Maxwell serve behind the scenes. And it might be in a boardroom meeting, it might be in a finance meeting, where you're making decisions, taking the burdens off the staff, off the folks here on campus, so they can minister to children. It's an incredible opportunity. You show up to serve the first day, but again, it fills your heart, and it becomes a want and a desire to serve more and more. Many people do not know Connie Maxwell Children's Home exists here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Inside the city of Greenwood, in the area of Greenwood, even in the state. And many do not understand what a wonderful ministry this is. And again, to see the hundreds of children that come through here with nothing. It's a benevolent ministry. Many times they have the clothes on their back. And through a period of time of nurturing and loving and discipling, they leave here and they're graduates. They're high school graduates, and they're prepared for the world. And that's just a wonderful thing.
If you know of a ministry that we need to know about, please give us a call, 888-641-8606, or take a look at our website, revelationstv.org.